Tonight on News 46, Commissioner Boraski speaks about the proposal to move town limits.
Dogs of all shapes and sizes join for this weekend's Bark for Life.
And Beverly Hills Child Magazine hosts a fundraiser benefiting the McDonald House. News 46 starts now.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Pahrumph's #1 media source for local news, weather, and sports.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, March 22nd, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. Topping our news this evening, should the town limits be moved? This is the question on tonight's agenda at the town board meeting. District 4 Commissioner Butch Boraski spoke to News 46 about his thoughts on the proposal.
Well, somebody's come up with a harebrained idea that they could just take and move one of the lines and do it legally. I think they need to do a little bit of homework on that. I don't hear any dollar amounts coming out of what it would gain or lose, and I really take offense to people that want to do radical changes without even looking at the numbers. An honest look at the numbers, not some fabricated thing that somebody made up. I know there's a lot of hallucinating going on lately, and I'm wondering what these people are smoking behind the scenes. But, you know, that's what it seems like to me. You know, we all need to just sit down and work together. I heard a lot of that talk in the campaign, and some of these people are going off on these wild dreams. Also said that, but they're not following up with it. So I will keep and make every good faith effort to continue to try to work with the town board. I think some of these harebrained things are pie in the sky. They're splitting our community. They're dividing a wedge here. And I think that's probably their end goal to begin with.
I was going to ask you, this is separating kind of the county and the town, isn't it? Some of the items that are coming up right now.
Well, yeah, it's been a tit for tat kind of thing. That's what they've been putting in the paper. You know, there's people here that want incorporation. There's people here that want to get rid of the town board. There's people here that want to get rid of all government. And I kind of go along with all of them in one way or another.
What's the motivation between wanting to move these limits, the town limits or the county limits?
Well, I have no idea. There's some pie-in-the-sky things going on lately. I don't know where they're dreaming it up. I don't know why they feel that they have that much support to make these radical changes. Splitting the county or making a new county, I think they already know that it's going to be almost impossible to do. You take all of this nostalgia out of Nye County. If you only make it Pahrump, then why make it Pahrump? Why doesn't Pahrump just incorporate and get it over with? If that's what they want, then the people can pay more taxes. They can get to raise the taxes any way they want, and then they can have what their end goal is.
The Beverly Hills Child Magazine runway event will be held this Sunday at Nevada Treasure RV Resort. It will be benefiting the Ronald McDonald House, and even if fashion shows aren't for you, the manliest of you may still want to check it out as they are giving away playoff tickets to the LA Lakers. News 46 has more.
Yeah, we're holding a fundraiser for the Ronald McDonald House of Greater Las Vegas, and we're going to do a silent auction as well as a live auction, and the big thing is a runway show for kids. All of the clothing that'll be modeled by the models, there's about 80 outfits, they'll be up for auction, as well as a lot of other great things from restaurants in town. We have Lakers playoff tickets and a lot of things, lots.
What age groups are we talking about as far as the clothing?
Oh, the clothing from newborn to size girls 12.
So who is going to be modeling this?
Oh, we have models from New York, from New Jersey, from Las Vegas. All over the country are coming for this.
How many years have you been doing this?
I've been in the children business for 26 years.
There you go. This ticket is really inexpensive to go to this event, actually, and it goes to such a good cause. Tell how much it is.
Oh, absolutely. The tickets are $5 at the door, $4 in advance, and that includes your food and beverage.
Wonderful. And it is at the Nevada Treasure RV Resort. And what time and date?
It's this Sunday, the 27th of March, from 2 until 6 p.m.
What a Wonderful thing. People can get tickets online as well?
Yep, absolutely. You can go to BeverlyHillsChildFundraiser.com and click on the Donate tab, and you can purchase your tickets there.
All right, thank you for that. Mercy Air landed on scene at Mance Elementary School this morning, not for an emergency, but to teach about careers. We spoke to Jennifer Ogden about the event, which is a first for the elementary school.
Yes, they're here for career days. We have a whole bunch of people with different careers to interest the kids and see what they're interested in nowadays. So we have the fire department out here, we have a race car out here, we have the Mercy Air helicopter that actually landed here this morning.
Wonderful.
Yes.
How are the kids liking it?
They love it, they love it. All of them, they love them, yeah.
I know that they're out there showing them the insides and outs of the fire engine and the helicopter, and the race car seems to really get the kids going.
Right, they're looking forward to the race car mostly, I think, and then to go inside the fire truck and the ambulance, yeah.
How did this come about?
I just had an idea that I thought that the kids would be interested in this, and this is the first time we've done it at Mance, so we're going to see how it goes and see if we'll plan it for the next year.
What kind of follow-up are you going to do after this?
I'm the technology teacher, so I might have them like research careers that they would be interested in, and see there might be like an inventory that they could answer questions about and see if that matches their interests.
Something they never get to see is some of these things here, and it really makes it kind of a reality.
Right, yeah. I don't think any of them have seen a race car up front, on TV maybe. Same with the helicopter TV, and yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking with us.
You're welcome, thank you.
So I'm loving that yellow race car.
That's pretty nice, right?
Yeah,
it's going on your Christmas list. Oh, yeah.
My Christmas list. Probably be a few more Christmases away. But,
you never know, lottery and all that.
You know, it reminds me of Driver's Alert, because we just did Driver's Alert, which is a program for schools and young teens. We just did that at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway this weekend. We're going to have that story for you tomorrow, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Yes, it was.
Oh, looking forward to that. That's all kinds. That's like stunt driving and stuff, right?
Well, they just taught them how to, what is it called, drift?
Yeah.
Or, you know, I call it spin out. But anyway, they taught them to do that. They did courses. They were timed. They had to put on these goggles that make you feel drunk. They're called drunk goggles. And you could see these kids going all over the place. And they were taught a lot of things. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds like a Friday afternoon in Vegas.
Yeah.
All right, coming up after the break, the Bark for Life event was held this past weekend.
And the Seroptimists hold an awards ceremony.
All this and more coming up right after the break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900.
Welcome back to News 46. An assembly was held today for the children at Mount Charleston Elementary School. And in keeping with the school's tradition of using inventive ways to reach kids, they brought in 3 large screens and projectors to the auditorium to inspire and teach. Principal Tim Wambacher explains.
It's a presentation on Go the Distance. It talks about bullying and just being better citizens and helping people out around the country and right here in your own neighborhood. So just teaching kids about how to be the best person they can be.
I can see that there's some inspirational messages too, and inspirational people on the video too.
Yeah, the best way to sell to kids is to show things that the kids are familiar with through Disney cartoons, through famous people, whatever. So it sends a message to them that it doesn't matter who you are, for one, but it shows that they can achieve great things no matter what they are doing. If they can make a little impact, even if it's writing letters or going and visiting people in a home, it always helps out.
This is really geared towards children with the big screens right in their face and occasionally adding a little bit the Disney cartoons, but as well making sure that they get a little bit of a message sent in there saying that they have the power to do things to make a change as well.
The important thing right now is we need to show kids that they're the ones that are going to start the next best decision-making process. They're gonna be the presidents and the senators and the people that make an impact on lives, and giving them the tools, but also sending the message that it's okay to do that, is to stand up and do what they believe is right, but also making the best choices. And we always try and emphasize that at every school, but Mount Charleston, we always take pride in that, and very important for the kids to strive to be their best no matter what. And the big screens, it always hits their interest level because it's technology and it's music that is their genre, and so it's very important to just try and push them to be the best they can be.
When you think about the messages that are sent on this screen to kids and how they're walking out of here dancing and in such an upbeat mood, you think about also how putting some negative things on kids can bring them down so quickly. That makes you think in everyday life, doesn't it? What you can do to influence your kids to do the best.
The kids have some of the toughest part of life right now. I mean, they've got, with the economy the way it is, recessions, there's a lot of difficult things that are going through their lives. And, they could come from single-parent families or grandparents raising them. So the message that we always try and send is, there's going to be tough lives, tough things in your life. Tough people have to push through, and want to give them the tools that they can do with that. And the message that are sent in this video is, it doesn't matter. We had in one of these videos is there was a wheelchair bound person. Well, she continued to go to the New York City Marathon. There's always something that they can do to better themselves and try and send that message.
Everybody has an obstacle to overcome, but it can make you stronger in the end.
Absolutely, and strength is the key. And with the tough times that we have now, kids are going to have to learn how to be stronger at an earlier age.
This past Saturday, the American Society's Bark for Life had owners and their best friends dress up and strutting their stuff at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park. News 46 was there to see how it all went.
We are here at the second annual Bark for Life at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park. I want to tell you a little bit about this event. It benefits the American Cancer Society, and it's part of our Relay for Life, which will be on May 21st. We are going to speak to Terry Morden and Marion Maxfield.
It's going great. We've had a great turnout. Other than the wind, this has been a perfect day. We're doing great with our donations, and Johnny V is doing a wonderful job here for us. He's a great singer, and we're good. He's doing karaoke, and we've got Acme Feed here, and they're giving away samples right now, and they'll talk about pet nutrition. And we've got Lovable Pets here, and they're doing a good job with nail trimmings, and it's just a great day. It's great. We've got a wonderful turnout. I'm really happy with this.
It is a wonderful event here. And tell me, Marion, we had some winners of some contests.
Yes, we've had 2 of our contests so far. We had a Best Dressed Dog contest. That was won by Linda DeMayo's dog, Gilda.
Hi, this is Gilda. It belonged to my mother-in-law who passed from cancer. And Tony and I took her, and she's 14 years old, and she just won the contest, and she was named after Gilda Ratner, who also passed from ovarian cancer.
This is my dog Diesel. He came to do the Bark for Life, and he's having a good time at it, and I'm just very worthy cause.
We had a look-alike dog contest, and that was won by Dan Bighouse and his dog Randy. They were both dressed in black. It was pretty cute. And there they are, right there, walking by.
Hi, this is Randy. He's about 2 years old. He's really good with family and children, and we're doing this cause for this Relay for Life to raise money. We walked around and we had a wonderful time. He's very good-mannered.
What'd you win, Dan?
I actually won look-alike, so I am quite happy.
Thank you. Wonderful. So this all benefits the American Cancer Society. A lot of people, this is an event that brings in people because people are so attached to their animals. So there's a lot of animals that are actually cancer survivors and cancer victims.
Right, that's correct. And all the funds from this will go into the Relay for Life, which is in May 21st and 22nd, and this all benefits the American Cancer Society.
Marion, how can people find out more about the Relay for Life coming up as well?
Just go into relayforlife.org online, and there's so much information in there. And I just want to thank everybody for coming out today. And the Lions Club has been here, and they came early, and we're serving coffee and donuts, and they're doing the hamburgers and hot dogs. We're doing the karaoke with Johnny V. We have booths, we have fundraisers, and so many dogs. It's just been a lot of fun today. Thank you.
Well, the Pahrump Valley Seroptimist Club handed out awards at the Charleston Park RV Clubhouse. News 46 has more.
Today is our awards presentation night for the Violet Richardson Award, which is for young women between the ages of 14 and 17 who volunteer in the community and go out and help in a meaningful way. We also have the Women's Opportunity Award, and this is for a woman who is head of household and has gone back to school to enhance her career opportunities. Granny, and she's one of the reenactors, and she represents frontier women. If you have a young woman in your family between the ages of 14 and 17 who is volunteers in the community, she can call my number at 702-845-4748. Women's Opportunity Award is the same thing. If there's a woman out there who is head of household, supporting her family on her own, has small children at home, and has gone back to school to enhance her education so that she can provide better for her family, again, call me at 702-845-4748.
And we want to say congratulations to Elisa Marie, the winner of the Women of Achievement Award.
And Sierra Michelle Fitzgibbons, the winner of the Violet Richardson Award.
So now, you know, we got weather coming up here really quick, but before we get to that, I have to ask, did you go outside today? Because it was nice and cold outside today.
It was very cold. I'm glad it wasn't as windy.
Not today.
Not today. Please tell me tomorrow's not too bad.
Okay, you know what?
I have a shoot tomorrow.
Well, you're going to want to bring a jacket, and you're going to want to bring an umbrella, because we got rain and wind all 7 days ahead of us. Don't go anywhere. We got that for you right after the break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather. Today, pretty chilly, a high of 57 degrees, partly cloudy out there. Winds from the south-southwest at about 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 18 miles per hour, so a little breezy as well. Pressure's holding steady, 30.65 on the barometer. Sunrise was at 6:45 a.m. and our record high was 90 degrees back in 2004. Looking at tonight, it's expected to be partly cloudy yet again. A low of 33 degrees, just above freezing, very chilly. You don't have to worry about the 5 Ps of Pahrump, but you're still going to want to wear a nice heavy jacket if you're out. Winds out of the south-southeast at about 13 miles per hour. Sunset will be at 6:57 p.m. and our record low is 28 degrees back in 1991. Moving on to our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, 20% chance of rain expected. Gusts up to 33 miles per hour, a high of 58 and a low of 34. Thursday, not much changing in that department. Still rain chance, 20% chance of rain then too. Gusts up to 34 miles per hour with a high of 57 and a low of 39. Now Friday, moving to the weekend, our percentage of chance of rain goes up just a bit. A 30% chance of rain is expected with gusts up to 26 miles per hour. Now we're going to have a high of 61 and a low of 36 on that day. Saturday, gusty yet again, 35 mile per hour winds, a high of 64 and a low of 35. Moving into the rest of the weekend, Sunday, 30% chance of rain sneaks right back in there for us. Windy, probably around 12 miles per hour with a high of 65 and a low of 38. Moving into next week, Monday, gusty yet again, 24 mile per hour winds expected, a high of 73 and a low of 41. And finishing off our 7-day forecast, we'll expect partly cloudy skies on Tuesday with gusts up to 33 miles per hour, a high of 79 and a low of 39.
Great. Windy, 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 windy.
I'm just full of good news, aren't I?
I was dying in the wind this weekend at the NASCAR race, not NASCAR, but at the racetrack in Las Vegas. It was so windy. And you could see that those pets, the people, their hair was flying.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere, unfortunately, not for a while. You know how this springs are out here. Yay for that.
True. Very true. Hey, are you a Trekkie by any chance?
I'm like a half Trekkie, I guess. I'm not really like a Trekkie. I've watched all the movies, and I've caught a couple episodes of the show, and I've enjoyed it. I just never got so into it that like I'm singing Klingon folk songs or anything. I don't know any of that. Are you a Trekkie?
I am a Trekkie.
Okay.
And I could probably name all the people on Next Generation and Voyager, but I probably can't tell you the 12 apostles. Isn't that bad? But anyway, happy birthday to William Shatner. The Star Trek actor is 80 years old today.
80 years old?
80 years old today, and he looks great.
He certainly acts like he's still 12 years old on the TV show he's on.
Yes.
And folks, a belated happy birthday greeting to KPVM viewer Deli. We wish you very many more, my dear. And as you know, the Salvation Army is trying to help the victims of the tragic earthquake, just as we've continued to mention over the last week and more. Text the word Japan to 80888 to give $10 to the Salvation Army's Japan relief work. This is a one-time donation of $10 to your mobile phone bill. Please respond yes to the thank you message that you receive.
Well, if you missed any part of this newscast, you can watch it all again on our website at kpvm.tv.
And folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
From everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Perump.
Good night.